So I just stumbled upon this library called ThinkMesh. It's all about running different reasoning paths in parallel. How cool is that?
Wait, seriously, parallel reasoning. That sounds like a whole new level of problem solving. How does it actually work?
It combines confidence signals from different paths and reallocates compute resources to the most promising ones. It's like having a brainstorming team that focuses on winning ideas.
Okay, but doesn't that also risk overlooking some good ideas if they don't show promise early on? I mean, isn't there value in the underdog ideas?
Good point, it might sound limiting, but it uses reducers and verifiers to fuse more traditional outcomes too, so there's a safety net for those overlooked ideas.
That's interesting. Speaking of verifiers, I wonder how effective those are at ensuring consistent results across paths.
Absolutely, they use customizable ones like regex or numeric checks. I guess it aims to minimize errors, but I'm curious about how reliable that really is.
Right? You can't just rely on patterns alone. I wonder how often that could still lead to misinterpretations.
It could be a real risk. And then there's the offline first capability with transformers, like you can run everything without a constant internet connection.
Offline processing. Now that's a game changer. But is that seamless? Or do you run into connectivity issues when going back online?
It allegedly integrates well, but I guess I can't help but think about situations where things might not sync properly. That would be a nightmare.
For sure. Think about the potential data loss or confusion with cached results. Potentially frustrating, right?
Exactly, and yet it's exciting having such flexibility. They also have a sync execution with dynamic microbatches. What do you think of that?
Dynamic microbatches. Feels like it could optimize resource use, but I can see issues with workload variations. Could lead to delays at times.
I guess it's a delicate balance. It's like juggling too many balls, one slip and you could have a problem, though I wonder how they mitigate that.
Well, they talk about using metrics and caching alongside their JSON traces. This could help in monitoring performance, which is a plus.
That's true, I love how they try to create a feedback loop. But what about the learning curves? I imagine getting everything up and running isn't trivial.
You might be right there. Installing looks straightforward, but configuring it, that's a whole other story.
Right, and with breaking changes in early development, it could be frustrating for users. Are they ready for that chaos?
Good point. It might scare off some potential adopters. But for those willing to dive in, there's a treasure trove of features.
Totally. Plus, imagine what you could accomplish with tools like this if you really understand how to navigate them.
It feels like you could delve into creative problem solving on a different level. But I still wonder about the quality of insights behind those parallel paths.
That's a realistic hesitation. If the paths aren't that robust individually, wouldn't fusing them just create a muddled result?
Exactly. So ideally, they need to be well trained. It sounds promising, but the nuance of execution is critical.
Which circles back to how historical models and adapters fit into the mix. Are they really leveraging past knowledge effectively?
Right, just relying on what worked before might not always lead to innovation. They need to ensure diversity in their models too.
I couldn't agree more. So in a way, ThinkMesh is both a promising tool and a challenge for those deep in AI problem solving.
Exactly. Balancing the old with the new can be tricky. It feels like we're at a crossroads of opportunity and complexity.
Yeah, there's something thrilling about that. It's like a puzzle that keeps changing shape as you solve it.
For sure. It's a reminder that with every powerful tool, the implementation is what truly defines its success or failure.
And as developers, staying agile becomes crucial. It's where academic study meets the practical world of coding.
It really is an adventure in learning, and it might also push us to rethink how we approach reasoning itself.
You've just nailed it, so maybe there's an even bigger philosophical question here. How do we as humans engage in our own reasoning paths?
Exactly. If ThinkMesh can reflect our thought processes, could it reshape how we understand our own decision-making?
Whoa, that opens up a whole new realm. Imagine dissecting our reasoning like this and truly understanding its nuances.
It's like exploring the architecture of our cognition. There's so much to unpack here.
And isn't that what makes this entire journey fascinating? This blend of AI and human insight will redefine more than just coding.
Absolutely. It's a call for deeper engagement, not just with tools, but with how we think and reason.
So if we challenge ourselves to use ThinkMesh rigorously, what could we uncover about our own thinking processes?
Now that's something worth pondering. The implications are enormous.